I guess the best way to sum up my feelings of Free Guy would be through the immortal words of Christian Slater in Robin Hood Prince of Thieves.
Me cleared it.
Seriously, Free Guy is like a million times better than it ever needed to be, and this is one of those rare inverted instances where instead of the trailer promising a better movie than what we ended up seeing, Free Guy is a far superior film than any of the trailers would lead you to believe. I was not expecting a film about a video game NPC coming to life that seemed to have been coming soon for the last decade after being endlessly delayed due to the pandemic, but also relentlessly promoted through an assaulting number of misrepresented trailers that had me going into it more excited to not have to see another trailer before the film, only to leave Free Guy dumbfounded by how good it all is. Free Guy is without a doubt the best movie of 2021, filling the void of the feel-good summer blockbuster we have literally been begging for. I had so much fun watching Free Guy, I could abandon this review altogether just to make it a love letter. I can't remember the last time I left a theater feeling like I was on a feel-good cloud 9, and I don't think I've felt this kind of escapist joy since, well, however long we've been stuck in this repeating cycle of societal depression. Free Guy is the movie we didn't know we needed, but now we certainly can't live without. It is really that damn good. The complexity of Free Guy's narrative is incredibly understated by its own promotional material. The trailer strips the film down to its most basic plot points, all of which end up not even being the focus of the film and more of a catalyst of events, and it is a disservice to those who would probably be on the fence about it, myself included. You'd be forgiven for wanting to write Free Guy off, but you'd be cheating yourself out of something truly special. Director Sean Levy takes the experience of some of his other popular work like Night at the Museum and Real Steel and implements all of their strengths and none of their weaknesses here. Levy is purposeful and mindful of his execution, bringing everything to life in the best of ways. You can tell he truly cares about the story he's telling, and it shows. Free Guy displays incredible directorial craftsmanship when it isn't even necessary, which is another reason why the film sets itself apart into greatness. Likewise, writers Zach Penn and Matt Lieberman bring their experience of fantasy and heart to Free Guy, with Penn's work harkening all the way back to The Last Action Hero, another meta-narrative about the fake world colliding with the real one. He also penned the script for Ready Player One, and you can tell that he had a lot of fun working on that project and wanted to take a stab at his own interpretations of sorts. I want to be very clear, they are not the same film at all, merely inspired by elements of the latter. Lieberman injects the heart and feels into Free Guy, with his most popular work being The Christmas Chronicles and its sequel. Levy, Penn, and Lieberman are a powerhouse combination, beautifully and carefully crafting a terrific narrative that feels important but not pretentious, and oozes with their own love for everything about Free Guy. It is amazing what you can accomplish when both the director and writers actually care about what they're doing, and Free Guy is a prime example of how to make true movie magic. Ryan Reynolds proves that he is as charming and as charismatic as ever, channeling the same wisecracking persona that made him a superstar, but he is also able to harken back to the kind of innocent, naive, but silver-tongued wisecracking charmer he was before Deadpool. He avoids the Johnny Depp Jack Sparrow pitfall here, and while he is Ryan Reynolds through and through, he's more just friends than the merc with the mouth. This makes his performance really refreshing and enjoyable. Jodie Comer turns in a dual role of sorts, and pairs wonderfully with Reynolds. They have great on-screen chemistry, and their relationship feels organic and real, both in the video game and through the events that are happening outside of it. There simply isn't a bad performance here, with everyone being likable and on top of their game. Free Guy tells such a great story and is so well performed you care about every single character. We are fully invested in everyone, and all of them have meaningful arcs that matter to us as much as they matter to them. Nothing feels forced or messy, with a sprawling narrative feeling concise and purposeful that allows everyone in Free Guy to thrive. Taika Waititi as the villain of Tsunami CEO Antoine. He's so damn good at being bad, there are times where he's downright diabolical and terrifying. He's an exaggerated version of a player's idea of game developers, embodying that brotastic toxicity that the gaming community unfortunately has plenty of. Free Guy has a deep understanding of video games both in their actual operation and their behind-the-scenes creations. Free Guy carefully crafts the game of Free City, littering the background with countless nods to an array of gamer Easter eggs that help make the game mechanics believable. Waititi's Antoine also represents all of our worst conceived notions about game developers and how they operate, and while he's clearly playing it up for laughs and exaggerating his antics, it's not too far off from how players view most developers. Free Guy touches on rushing to release unfinished games for the sake of profits and deadlines, money over quality, eccentric and borderline abusive CEOs and how they treat their employees, here's looking at you Blizzard, and a seemingly complete disregard for players and their concerns, and the overpromise, underdeliver model that has dominated the gaming world over the last decade. It's not the focus of Free Guy, but it highlights the kind of care and concern that the creators have for the subject matter. Free Guy proves that you can pack your film with subtle nods as long as the story is more important, instead of scanning the background or cramming them in because you happen to own the property. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Space Jam: A New Legacy. Free Guy ends up being much more than the sum of its parts. Sure, you can go through the film and find hints of, say, Wreck-It Ralph and the Lego Movie and the Truman Show, and even Ready Player One, but unlike lesser well-made films, Free Guy never becomes any of those things, willing to admit being inspired by them but never truly rehashing them. Free Guy really is its own thing, baking all of these things into a compelling, funny, and heartfelt narrative. Free Guy demonstrates that it's perfectly fine to have a moral message as the driving force behind your film, and even if it's not such a subtle one, we'll buy it if you give us a good reason to. Your film can say things like, hey, wouldn't it be great if we were all better people, and hey, be what you want, just don't stomp on anyone else to do it, and hey, it's okay to put self-love and self-discovery first as long as you aren't selfish, and yeah, fall in love, just don't be a creeper about it, and hey, let's all work together to be better people and make a better world for everyone. As long as you aren't pandering to your audience by saying it, Free Guy approaches all of these things with the utmost sincerity and makes you kind of wish that in a world that seems to be completely opposite of all of this, that's actually how things were. Man, I feel so positive. No other film this year has been able to do any of this, let alone do it this well. Free Guy is fun and heartfelt and super mega happy ending morally righteous without being self-indulgent or self-righteous. It celebrates its positivity without being congratulatory, and it is just self-aware and well-intentioned enough to truly believe everything it's telling us. Free Guy states its moral messages with its whole chest, and that unwavering conviction elevates the film overall and makes audiences not only care about the characters, but invest in them so much we root for everyone and everything the whole time, and cheer both inside and out for the love the film is gifting us. You can have your cake and eat it too, as long as you took the time to make a good cake. Free Guy delivers on everything you could ever want from a movie-going experience, packed with great story, big laughs, beautifully crafted action, and characters we are willing to invest in. There's some terrific cameos and some brilliantly placed action beats in the third act that make me long for a packed theater on an opening night, because they're the kind of moments that would make a crowd go absolutely apeshit. Like so hard you'd have to see Free Guy again because you missed it over the roaring sounds of cheering and laughter. And it does all of this in just under 2 hours, topping it at 115 minutes. See guys, you can make a shorter movie that packs a punch and tells a complex but meaningful story without stretching it far beyond its capabilities. Do more of this, I'm begging you. I simply cannot stress enough how good Free Guy is. I was not expecting to rave about it like I am, nor did I think I would have this much fun watching it. Free Guy is damn funny and well made, and should be the new standard for how to do video games. So stop abusing NPCs and teabagging your most recent kill, and go see Free Guy.
Okay, this looks fun in a last days of Fox fire sale kind of way. Not sure if it was worth diverting Canadian Cumberbatch's little mind away from my next movie, or you know what? I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 4 out of 5 avocados. Korg?
I was raised by avocados.
Oh my God.